say.
Boogity, boogity, boogity! Let's go racing, boys!
Let's go racing, boys. Love it when they're drafting, love it when they slide, love it when the back's straight, the throttle's open wide. Love it when they're making lots and lots of noise. Can't wait to hear the W say.
Boogity, boogity, boogity! Let's go racing, boys!
Let's go racing, boys. NASCAR racing, boys. Let's go racing, boys. NASCAR racing, boys. Oh yeah!
And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Mobil 1 Cup Series Chase Race number 3 here at Texas. Now, folks, this is going to be a little bit different of a race. The race that we had in the Oreo Truck Series here yesterday, that was a race that brought the different drivers pretty much closer together to make it a little bit more exciting. Here today, this is one that may not implode, it's more to explode, I would think, in the way that I'm pretty certain this race is going to go out, and I'm making that judgment based on the point standings. I'm going to read down for you, even though you're going to have them on the bottom of your screen. Galligan comes in the leader. Sean Galligan is the leader. He has a 12-point advantage over James Bald. It's then 14 back to Noel Stiller, 21 back to Christian James, 25 back to Wyatt Johnston, 30 back to Matthew Rodriguez, 39 back to Kenny McCurry. Now, at that point, this Kenny McCurry, I believe, is the only one who would be able to have a chance, and I put that in quotes because it's not very likely he'd be able to get the lead this race. Then you go further down. 8th place Anthony McCurry is 47 points back. Doug Shears is 49 points back. Steve Marsh is 57 points back. Alex Band is 66 points back. And Chad Skinner is 73 points back. Now, we already know that Chad Skinner and Alex Band are mathematically out of the chase. We still don't know yet if Steve Marsh, Doug Shears, or Anthony McCurry are, but they could very easily today with a bad finish fall out, and so too could drivers such as Christian James, Wyatt Johnston, and Matthew Rodriguez, and Kenny McCurry, who come in 4th through 7th in the standings. So before we know it, we may end up having just a battle between Galligan, Bald, and Stiller to take the championship. So I don't know what's going to happen, but anyway, here's the way they line up for the race. As you see down the bottom of your screen is the standings coming into this race. Lisa Shears is the pole sitter. To the high side, Andrew Gonzalez. Sean Galligan, the points leader, lines up in 3rd. And Matthew Rodriguez, another chase contender, he is 6th in the standings. He lines up in 4th. Then it's Daniel Schwab alongside Martin Zakala. John Worry will line up alongside Vincent Marsh. Kenny McCurry, we mentioned him. He's lining up there. He's a chase contender alongside Philip Stiller. And then it's going to be the race car of Mark George alongside Timmy Pacioli. Doug Shears, he's a chase contender. He's alongside Arnold Columbia. Then it's Joseph Bryant, Adam Chambers, Cody Hoffman, Alex Van, who's a chase contender, but we've already established he is out of the chase due to mathematically not being able to pick up enough points to win the championship. And then it's Wyatt Johnston. Sorry about that. James Bald alongside Anthony Notter. Bald is 2nd in the standings, 12 points behind Galligan. Wyatt Johnston there, he's 5th in the standings. He's starting alongside Anthony McCurry, another chase contender. Another chase contender in Christian James alongside Robert Bann. Alex Filter. Chad Skinner is in the chase, but he's not going to win the championship. Noah Cars alongside Brittany Poe. Then it's Cody Poe alongside Matt Berg. Paola Gonzalez there with Nick Eggleston, Angel D'Souza, and Matt Smith. Adam Rose and Noel Stiller starting a long ways back here for the 24 car. Be interesting to see if he'll move his way up. He's 3rd in the standings. And then we've got Barry Zuckercorn to the high side of Steve Marsh, who I believe is out of the championship run anyway. Logan Wilson alongside Patrick Scroggins. Then it's Alyssa Quackenbush and Jake Cole. That's the rest of the starting lineup. 34 laps of racing here today. A lot happened in 17 laps in the Truck Series race, so we've got double that today, so maybe double the excitement, double the, double the surprises here today. Green flag is out. Lisa Shears brings them down into turn number 1, already making 3-wide move back there is Joseph Bryant, and it's going to be interesting to see if Sean Galligan's consistency can keep up as he tries charging down to that inside line there. He's got a trunk full of Daniel Schwab, and they still remain clean and green here, heading into turn 3. Galligan almost gets turned by Daniel Schwab right there, but he's going to save it and try going for the lead here at the line. Galligan is the leader, and he goes to the point. But here comes Daniel Schwab right on back. Oh, trouble! The points leader! Galligan is involved! And a big wreck occurring further up. Skinner, Smith, McCurry, Nodder. The biggest story, though, there's our points leader, Sean Galligan. Started third and wrecked on the very first lap of this race. Chad Skinner is involved there. And a wreck further up, Paola Gonzalez, Noel Stiller, Robert Band, Timmy Pacioli, Matt Berg, Alyssa Quackenbush, Alex Band, Alex Filter, Philip Stiller, Logan Wilson, Noah Cars, the list goes on. There's third in the standings, Noel Stiller. He can't even see where he's going. Scroggins is smoking. Look at this. He can hardly see. Look inside the cockpit, see what you can see. Not very much. There goes Galligan on by him. On board with Galligan. Oh my goodness, but the points leader, Sean Galligan, involved here. So too is third in the standings, Noel Stiller. Anthony McCurry was involved. Alex Band, Chad Skinner, and the caution waves. Looks like we're going to have pit stops going on here. Let's see what's going to happen here. Cody Poe deciding not to come down. Nodder, Galligan, Scroggins, McCurry, Stiller, Quackenbush, they're all coming down. Looks like we got a little bit before we get Galligan in pit road. Noel Stiller is retiring. Where's Galligan? There's Galligan. Let's see what the strategy is going to be for the points leader, Sean Galligan. Will he retire? Will this break the point standings wide open and give people a chance to move up in the standings? No, he is not retiring. Galligan will forge on. I thought I saw Barry Zuckerkorn there just a moment ago. And apparently he's taking his race car back to the garage area as well. John Worry is the leader. Let's see why we're under the caution. Well, I think maybe Daniel Schwab gets a little bit of help here. Let's see if John Worry turns him up the racetrack. There's contact right there. You know, I don't know if there was contact or just the fact that Schwab went too hot into the corner. That may have been the case. But Galligan pays the price there. Look at Matthew Rodriguez squeak his way by. James Ball down there. That's going to make him a points leader, I believe, right there. So he makes the move underneath. But then, as this all occurs, I believe... Oh, there we go. Matt Smith gets up into Chad Skinner. Nodder is involved. Look at Anthony McCurry's trying. Oh, just got clipped. Barry Zuckerkorn got his damage right there. Anthony McCurry up hard into the outside wall. And Skinner right into the back of McCurry as well. Evan Nugent got a piece of that right there in the 00. And then something else happened further up here. Let's see if we can find out. It was up near the front stretch. And I want to say, well, I don't think it started with Filter. Let's look further up here at some of the other drivers that I know were involved. I know Pacioli got a piece of it. So let's see if we can look around the Pacioli machine, see if we can find out what happened. Doesn't look like anybody further. Oh, there we go. Wyatt Johnston gets turned by Cody Hoffman. Saves it. No, he doesn't. Up the racetrack and into Philip Stiller. Wyatt Johnston's involved in a wreck. Oh, wow. Hard impact for him, Pacioli and Philip Stiller. And there goes Alex Filter getting turned. Cody Poe gets turned around there. Up into Alex Ban. And then everybody just starts piling in. Looks like Brittany Poe gets into Noah Cars. Adam Rose is involved there. There's Patrick Scroggins sliding. Scroggins, I think, got hit somewhere else, though. I think he may have pounded an inside safer barrier. Oh, no. Scroggins got hit with Timmy Pacioli. Right here, this wreck occurring here. And Pacioli, I think, comes down right in front of him. Yep. Right there. Oh, Matt Berg. Hard hit there as well. And Jake Cole might have made his way through all this. I don't know. If he did, that would be absolutely incredible for him to be able to make his way through all this wreckage. See if he... Right there... No, you know, I think he made it. I think that Jake Cole made it through the wreck. Let's go on board with the U.S. Marines Dodge number 50 of Jake Cole. See if he did make it through. Let's take a lap with Jake Cole. There's the incident there with Galligan and Schwab. He was ahead of the wreck that occurred with Anthony McCurry, Evan Nugent, and Chad Skinner. But then, watch him make his way through this wreck up here. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Some great moves by Jake Cole right there. Alright, so we've been given the signal 1 to go. Here's the way they line it for the restart. John Worry leads. Lisa Shears second. Kenny McCurry's up to third. Mark George fourth. And Joseph Bryant in fifth. Doug Shears is sixth. Andrew Gonzalez seventh. Vincent Marsh in eighth. Ninth is Matthew Rodriguez. And in 10th right now is James Bald. Our points leader, Sean Galligan, has returned to the racetrack. He is 28th on the racetrack. And the cars out of the race, a lot of them. We got Brittany Poe. She is out. Also out of the race, Patrick Scroggins. Noel Stiller has retired. Alyssa Quackenbush, Barry Zuckerkorn. Wyatt Johnston is out. Timmy Pacioli is out. Daniel Schwab, Chad Skinner, Evan Nugent, Matt Berg, and Paola Gonzalez. So, the race starting to take a little bit of shape here. James Bald in 10th, Galligan back in 28th, and Noel Stiller out of the race. Big chance for guys such as Christian James, Matthew Rodriguez, Kenny McCurry, and possibly even Anthony McCurry to get back into the chase picture here today. Green flag back out. Worry out in front. Worry fresh off his Snickers Cup Series win at Kansas. He ended up becoming the first Snickers Cup Series driver to win multiple races. But Lisa Shears wants to take the lead right back. Down to the inside she comes. Mark George there. Good run for him right now. He's up in the 4th position. Sorry about that. Just adjusting my headphone set here. And looks like Mark George has thoughts about the lead all of a sudden. How would it be for Mark George to go to victory lane here today? How about Doug Shears? A win could get him back into the chase picture. He comes in 49 points back from points leader Sean Galligan. Whoa, a little contact there between John Worry and Vincent Marsh. That could have gone south in a hurry. And look at Shears and Matthew Rodriguez. They get together and they saved it. They saved their race cars. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe Doug Shears made that save. And still the battle goes on between Mark George and Lisa Shears, neither one willing to give an inch. George still down that inside line, cannot make the move to get past that car of Lisa Shears. He's got the low line, but Shears is strong up high. George again tries to get that inside line. He'll try and slingshot here in turn 1, dive it in. Matthew Rodriguez right there. Oh, makes a little contact with Mark George, but still George keeps it straight. Look at James Bald up there. He's suddenly up in the top 6. He's running in 6th, about to lose the 5th position to Arnold Columbia. And now Mark George, I believe, has cleared Lisa Shears and is the new leader. But Shears battles back on the high side again, but no, this time it's Mark George with the lead, and the caution's waving. Galligan, we're watching him. He's trying to make his way through it. And he does. So too does Anthony McCurry and Christian James. Philip Stiller is involved in it. Martin Zakala, Noah Kars, and Anthony Notter. Also Adam Rose. And Mark George is out in front for, I believe, the first time in the Mobil One Cup Series. Let's see why we're under the caution. Well, this was a very strange wreck. Christian James, who comes in 4th in the standings, gets turned there kind of by John Worry and Martin Zakala. And then watch this. The two of them kind of riding the outside safer barrier, Christian James and Martin Zakala. And while this is going on, Zakala's just kind of pushing, and James is stuck up there on the outside retaining wall, and not certain exactly what's going on there. Maybe they were just trying to stay up, make sure nobody else got involved. But their good plan ends up not working out so well, because right here, Zakala clips Christian James, and they're going to come down in front of a lot of drivers. Notter gets clipped. Logan Wilson gets clipped. Up into the wall goes Zakala. Up into the wall goes Wilson. Up into the wall goes Notter. Noah Kars gets nailed by Adam Rose right there. And then here's the most important part, pretty much, for as far as chase goes. Here's Anthony McCurry and Sean Galligan riding on board with Galligan. He's just going to follow Anthony McCurry on through this wreck. And Galligan was running 30th at the time. McCurry in 29th. Just takes the grass area to get through this wreck. Anthony McCurry also does the same. And two Chase contenders able to make their way through this, but Chase contender Christian James caught up in this wreck here on lap number 11. So Mark George is the leader. Doug Shears is up to second with Matthew Rodriguez in third. Out of the race as a result of this wreck are the cars of Philip Stiller, Anthony Nodder, Adam Rose. Logan Wilson was also caught up in that, as we mentioned, and Martin Zacala. They have returned to the racetrack one lap down. I believe we are getting the signal of 1 lap to go. Let's give you a full field rundown. We haven't done that yet. Mark George is the leader. Doug Shears is second. Matthew Rodriguez is third. Arnold Columbia, he's up to fourth. And fifth is Lisa Shears. James Bald runs in sixth. Seventh position is Kenny McCurry. We'll wait till those lap cars pass by. There we go. Andrew Gonzalez is eighth. Cody Hoffman ninth. And John Worry is back to 10th. In 11th is Vincent Marsh. Joseph Bryant runs in 12th. 13th is Nick Eggleston. 14th is Jake Cole. Robert Bann in 15th. 16th position is Steve Marsh. 17th is Alex Bann. 18th Alex Filter. Then it's Cody Poe in 19th. Adam Chambers, his teammate, runs there in 20th. 21st is Angel D'Souza. 22nd is Christian James. 23rd is Noah Cars. 24th is Anthony McCurry. And 25th is Sean Galligan. 1 lap down there in 26th, that's Logan Wilson. And 1 lap down in 27th is Martin Zacala. Well, we have still not had a Chase contender win a race during the chase. We ended up having James Bald take the win in the Truck Series race yesterday, and he is not a contender for the Oreo Truck Series Championship. So today, we'll see if the case is going to be that we will actually have our first chase winner win a chase race. But right now, I don't know if the odds are that good, because Mark George is a non-chaser, and he is out in front. 15 of 34 laps have been completed. Lap 16 will go on the board as the green flag is back out for the restart. And we're back underway here at Texas. If you're just joining us, several drivers have met some problems, including Sean Galligan, our points leader. He was wrecked right in turn 2, I believe it was. And it was on the very first lap. Noel Stiller has also gone back to the garage area. Christian James has encountered problems. Wyatt Johnston has as well. A lot of drivers in the chase encountering problems here today at Texas. And we have a battle on for the lead. Doug Shears gets to the inside of Mark George. Battled back 3 wide there. Columbia in the middle. Shears down low. That's Lisa Shears. And the caution's waving again. This time it's for Jake Cole, Alex Bann, Adam Chambers, Steve Marsh, and our points leader, Sean Galligan, is caught up in yet another wreck. We had not that many race cars finish the Truck Series race. There's Cody Poe. He's on pit road. Galligan, I think that's too much damage for him. Christian James is back on pit road again. He was involved. Joseph Bryant is on pit road. Martin Zacala has made his way down to pit road, and I believe Galligan will go to the garage area. He does indeed. With Doug Shears leading the way, George in second, Lisa Shears in third, Columbia in fourth, fifth is Matthew Rodriguez, and look at this, sixth is James Bald. He is probably going to be the points leader, but oh my. Oh, Alex Filter caught up in it as well. We mentioned Joseph Bryant, his teammate Christian James on pit road. Martin Zacala's on pit road. Let's see why we're under the caution flag. Oh, Angel D'Souza! And Jake Cole also caught up in it. D'Souza we didn't even mention, and she's caught up in a wreck as well. I'm not certain, but I think this wreck occurred after the caution was out. Yeah, the caution's already out. Caution lights were on, if you could see them there. But Joseph Bryant turns Logan Wilson. Down into Cody Poe they go, and then you're going to see a huge wreck occur here. As Cody Poe and Joseph Bryant, there's just nothing they can do. They're caught there in the grass area. Back up the racetrack they come, and you can see kind of a bit of smoke there. But Bryant, there's Christian James. He goes through the grass area. Here comes McCurry. Bam! Right into him. Cody Poe got nailed, I believe, by Christian James. Look at Noah Cars. Nowhere to go. Just a big wall, and he's caught up in it as well. But Zacala and Galligan, I believe, were caught up in a wreck that occurred before this. Let's take a look. Well, remember, Zacala was a lap race car. He was a damaged race car, and he was way off the pace. And he just kind of holds up this whole bunch of traffic. Jake Cole, Steve Marsh, Alex Filter. He comes up the racetrack. Can't go there. Robert Bann's already there. Comes down. Can't go there because that's where Jake Cole is. And there you see Alex Filter, Steve Marsh, and Alex Bann all hitting the wall there. Wow, look at Jake Cole's car go airborne there for a moment. And maybe that wreck back here with Steve Marsh, Alex Band is what involves Galligan. There you go. Chambers is involved. D'Souza's involved. Now we know why they were involved. And here comes Galligan into the picture. Does he nail Martin Zakala? No, he comes into filter. Oh! Complete T-bone on the 84 car. Our points leader. Heavy damage, and we already know he's gone to the garage area. This is going to open this wide open. Now we're going to be keeping our eyes on James Bald. See if he can not succumb to any problems. Well, undoubtedly, you pretty much know who's out of the race and who isn't, but we're going to show you anyway. Kenny McCurry has retired from the race. He was caught up in one of those wrecks. So was Joseph Bryant. He's out. Logan Wilson is still on the racetrack. He's 19th, one lap down. Cody Poe's retired. Christian Janes has retired. Anthony McCurry is retired. Both Janes and McCurry are chase contenders. So is Kenny McCurry, by the way. Then we got Alex Filter. He's retired. Angel D'Souza has retired from the race. Sean Galligan, our points leader coming to this race, he's out. And Martin Zakala has retired from the race as well due to this wreck. So here's the way they line up for the restart. We'll have about 14 laps to go. Dougie Shears is the leader. Mark George is second. Lisa Shears third. Arnold Columbia fourth and Matthew Rodriguez in fifth. Sixth is James Bald. He will undoubtedly be the points leader if he doesn't run into trouble, and I don't want to jinx him. Then we got Andrew Gonzalez. He's seventh. Eighth is Cody Hoffman. Ninth is John Worry. 10th is Nick Eggleston. Good run for him today. Robert Band is up to 11th. 12th is Vincent Marsh. Steve Marsh is 13th. 14th is Adam Chambers. 15th, Alex Band. 16th is Noah Cars. Jake Cole runs in 17th. And 18th, one lap down, that is Logan Wilson. That's it. Those are the race cars on the racetrack. 18 cars to decide this race. I think we had a total of about 21 race cars, I think, for the Truck Series race. We have less than that here today, and we haven't even gotten to the 10 laps to go mark for this event. So this is still anybody's ball game and still anybody's guess on who's going to win. And, you know, James Bald, I don't want to say he has it in the bag, but right now he is sitting pretty there in that 6th position. His teammate, though, Dougie Shears, is in the lead. He's a chase contender, and green flag comes back out. Dougie Shears comes in 9th in the standings. He was 49 points out of the lead, and a win today could really help his chances in the Mobil 1 Cup Series. I'm trying to look here, see if he's ever gone to victory lane in this series, and no, he has a pole at Fontana. Oh! Mark George and Lisa Shears some contact there, but they settled it out. That was a little close. Mark George, though, retains the 2nd position. Shears now has a bit of advantage over Mark George. Then it's quite a ways back to this hornet's nest. Oh, James Bald is in the middle of it. If I were James Bald, I'd be very worried. Oh! Oh, man. This is a hornet. Oh, look out! Oh, Band turns him! Oh, into the fence goes James Bald, Nick Eggleston, Andrew Gonzalez. Oh, my goodness. Oh! Bald just missed one there. That could have been goodbye see in the garage area there if Jake Cole had nailed him. And the caution is out. Leader is Dougie Shears. There's the caution. Wow, Bald, you know, he spun out, but I think he dodged a bullet right there. That could have been a lot worse than it was. Let's see what involved the current points leader. Let's put it that way. My. You just knew that something was going to have to happen. There's the contact between Columbia and James Bald. And I think Band just has nowhere to go, comes down. I think he was clear of the 38, comes up. And John Worry, his teammates involved there. So is Nick Eggleston. So is Andrew Gonzalez. And pretty much the 3 cars that are left there on the high side riding the safer barrier are Bald, Eggleston, and Gonzalez. But all 3 of them really not that much damage. I don't think they'll go to the garage area. But, you know, that's the way it goes here at Texas. And we're ready for another restart. But I want you to watch this right here. I want you to watch very carefully. We're going to go to the helicopter view so you can see this. Watch James Bald, just how close he was to go into the garage area. Watch Jake Cole come into the picture here. Right there. Look at that. Wow. That was majorly close. He could have been out of this race very quickly, but he just dodged a bullet there. Alright, so we'll go back to green flag racing with a total of 7 laps to go. Here's the way they line up for the restart. Dougie Shears is still leading. Mark George 2nd, Lisa Shears in 3rd. Then it's Matthew Rodriguez in 4th, and Cody Hoffman's up to 5th. Arnold Columbia runs in 6th. John Worry in 7th. Steve Marsh runs in 8th. Ninth position is Vincent Marsh, and Alex Ban runs in 10th. I don't know. This guy maybe, with a run like this today, he may be able to get back into chase contention. We'll find out. Then we got Adam Chambers. He is 11th. Robert Ban is in 12th. 13th position is Noah Cars. 14th is Logan Wilson is 18th, one lap down. 14th is Andrew Gonzalez. Jake Cole is 15th. 16th is James Bald. And 17th is Nick Eggleston. Now, the question remains is, are we going to have a race to the checkers under green, or will we finish this race under caution, or will we be able to fit in another caution if a wreck happens and the caution comes out right off? I don't know. We were able to have a nice one-lap shootout last night, or actually yesterday, for the Truck Series race, which was really exciting, even though James Bald was able to hold everybody off for one lap, and that was really exciting too, because that was some good defensive racing, but I don't know. We're going to find out, though. Green flag is back out. Doug Shears leads them down for the restart. Mark George kind of hung back there. Don't know what's going through the mind of the Texaco Haviland Dodge. We'll see. As Lisa Shears is literally pushing him. And we'll see if a caution's going to come out right off. If it does, we may end up fitting this race. We may be able to fit in another green flag run, but no caution yet. As Doug Shears leads the way. Battle going on back here between Mark George and Lisa Shears. I'd really love to see where our current points leader, if you will, James Bald, is running. But right now we got a good battle here. Mark George and Lisa Shears. Shears on the back bumper. Ooh, a little close there. Let's look back here, see if we can find James Bald. Oh, there he is in the wall! That's not the way we wanted to find him. Andrew Gonzalez there as well, and I believe that was Adam Chambers, and the caution's out again. I think we are going to be able to have another green flag run, but Bald caught up in another wreck, and still doesn't look like a lot of damage to the M&M's Ford Fusion. But nonetheless, the caution is waving. There's Andrew Gonzalez caught up in another wreck there, and I believe Adam Chambers got a piece of it as well. Let's look and see why we're under the caution yet again. Well, amazingly enough, I would have thought that it would be James Bald who was the innocent victim. Actually, he was the instigator for this wreck, which really surprises me. Taking a risk like that. Watch him turn the 17 right there up into the Adam Chambers machine, and boy, I don't know. James Bald, yeah, he has to race aggressive, try to get as many points as possible, but when you're out there, the only chase contender in the top 5 that is there on the racetrack, you're going to do that. I'm not so certain what was going through the mind of the guy who took the win in the Truck Series race yesterday, but I don't know. That just seemed a little bit strange to me. It didn't seem like a good conservative racing style right there from James Bald. Okay, folks, can you say green-white checkered? Well, I hope you can, because that's exactly what we're going to have to finish off this race. If the caution comes out, the race is over at the line. And if it doesn't come out, the race is over at the line when they cross the start-finish line and get the checkered. Here's the way they'll line up for the restart. Dougie Shears is the leader. Lisa Shears runs in second, so it's Shears 1-2 right now. Mark George is in third. Vincent Marsh, we haven't heard much about him today, but he's been up there doing a real good job right now. He's up in the 4th position. John Worry is in 5th. 6th is Steve Marsh, and Cody Hoffman still there in 7th. How about Matthew Rodriguez? He comes in 6th in the standings, 30 points back from leader Sean Galligan when we started this race. He runs in 8th. 9th is Robert Ban, Arnold Columbia, in 10th. Alex Ban is in 11th. Nick Eggleston in 12th. Noah Cars 13th. 14th is Adam Chambers. 18th still one lap down. That's Logan Wilson. James Bald is still in this, 15th on the racetrack. Then we got Jake Cole in 16th, and Andrew Gonzalez is still on the racetrack in the 17th position. Hood kind of buckled up on that race car, though, but he's trying to get the best finish he can. So, boy, this is really going to be an exciting finish. Let's see if we can finish it as a green-white checkered and rather than a green-yellow checkered. We'll find out if we can. Doug Shears, green flag is out, and here we go for 2 laps of racing. Can these guys mind their manners for 2 laps? Doug Shears trying to hold off Lisa Shears. Looks like he will do so here off turn number 2. Battle is on for 3rd. Vincent Marsh coming out of nowhere. Here he comes out of a cannon, shooting off of turn number 2, and he may be thinking about 2nd all of a sudden. How about a Cody Hoffman? A good run for him today in that 19 car. Here's the battle on for second. Lisa Shears has it. Vincent Marsh wants it. He takes a peek to the inside. He turns Lisa Shears. Shears might be able to save it. Oh, she did. She saved that race car. But Doug Shears is still the leader. White flag was displayed for Doug Shears. Can Vincent Marsh run him down? No caution as Lisa Shears ended up saving that race car. But no, off turn 4 for the final time. Doug Shears is going to win here at Texas Motor Speedway. Doug Shears is the winner. Looks like Vincent Marsh is second. Third, Cody Hoffman. Good run for Matthew Rodriguez. Chase contender there in fourth. And Mark George in fifth. Let's take a look at the finishing order. Wow, what a finish. Doug Shears able to win it. Vincent Marsh second. Hoffman, Rodriguez, and George, that's the top 5. John Worry, Robert Band, teammates from Penske Racing, they're 6th and 7th. Steve Marsh is 8th. He's a Chase contender. He may be able to get back into it with that run here today. Nick Eggleston 9th, and Lisa Shears, we saw her get turned there, but she saved it and finishes in 10th. Arnold Columbia finishes 11th. Alex Band in 12th. That may get him back in the chase. I don't know. We're going to find out when we get to the next race at Phoenix. Noah Cars is 13th. Andrew Gonzalez 14th. Adam Chambers 15th. Jake Colin 16th. James Bald, who I believe is our new points leader, he finishes in the... Well, actually, no, he may not be. We'll find out, though. Sean Galligan may have still held on. But Bald is in 17th. Logan Wilson finishes 18th, 1 lap down, if you can believe that. Kenny McCurry, Joseph Bryant, Cody Poe, Christian James, Anthony McCurry, Alex Filter, Angel D'Souza, points leader Sean Galligan, Martin Zakala, Philip Stiller. They all find the garage area, as well as Anthony Nodder, Adam Rose, Brittany Poe, Patrick Scroggins, Noel Stiller, Alyssa Quackenbush, Barry Zuckerkorn, Wyatt Johnston, Timmy Pagioli, Daniel Schwab, Chad Skinner, Evan Nugent, Matt Berg, and Paola Gonzalez. Oh, now I can take a breath. But that's the way it finishes. This, I don't think anybody expected. And if we had this exciting of a Truck Series race and this exciting of a Mobil 1 Cup Series race here at Texas, just think of what's going to happen in the Snickers Cup Series race. I mean, good grief, this is going to be absolutely incredible. Can't wait. Hope you'll tune in for that. For everybody here at Texas Motor Speedway, I'm Seth Cole. Hope you enjoyed today's race. Please comment, rate, subscribe. I am Seth Cole here, hoping you enjoyed this race. Please tune in next time when the Snickers Cup Series cars come here, and then we finish it off at Phoenix and Homestead. You've been watching a production of the NNSCRA Sports Channel, now merged with the NCG MRS. Here come the point standings, and it's going to be a shocker, I'm sure.